We were working on the 1.81 voltage millivolts for and trying to solve for the angular velocity there. And now we're going to use a different video, and we're going to go to one, not 1 volt. We're going to do 0.61 volts. So let's go ahead and look at this. We're going to get our data, and it looks like we have data already for 0.61 volts. We go back, maybe I don't have. I think I made a mistake in the assignments, but and I called it 1.81, but it was actually 0.61. So now let's do the 1.81. Okay. So let's set our origin and our scale again. So we know that we want our origin at the pivot point here, and we're going to have our scale go from let's just make that 10 centimeters. So just going in a little bit here. All right. So this is going to be 0.1 meters. All right. So I'm just going to double tap. So we have the origin set, and we have our pivot point. Our scale set. So let's go ahead and track. I don't see you every day. Half the days you're not here. I'll go ahead and track this.
For 1 week, because I was doing it all online, because I was in Kansas. And then
Kansas anymore, Toto. No, we did that all yesterday. I don't know if he can do it because he has the program, the wire program.
You don't actually have to do that.
what, iCircuit?
Just follow the video. I did that like a week, maybe on a weekend. I was able to just do it. Just follow the
So all I'm doing is just going around. I'm collecting the data. I think I went around 4 times on the other one. It seems like I just went around once, but. I guess I feel the urge to continue to go right around.
Well, yeah, ingest something about it, like, it's gonna get rid of it. One way or another. So,
How you add drug?
huh?
How do you add drug?
You're
Turn
turned on?
it on, right?
Yeah, there it goes.
And this will be my last time going around. You can do the same
I
thing.
should, there's his.
Where's your-
Context.
Yeah, there's on too?
Yeah.
Okay, what file?
All right. So now, of course, you can do what you do. I'm going to go ahead and take this data over to Graphical. And then I'm going to move this data over to Microsoft Excel and save it in that same folder. So I'm going to switch this over to not meter, I'd say
And then you
meter,
just put that,
and
should
not
airdrop it,
miles,
you'll get a confirmation
table.
message like when I sent it to you.
I'm just going fast on this
Go
here.
right across.
So we're going to take this table,
What?
and I'm going to go ahead and share this with Excel.
She's small and fiery.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the time, like, it doesn't do anything to me.
Okay, no?
So this one is actually 1.8.
Yes, they're
So
short.
let me go back
Smaller.
and do this again. Microsoft Excel I don't think was open. Let's do this again.
Right here. Straight punch. Like, I will fight a bigger guy before I'll ever fight a little guy.
So I'm going to convert
Bigger
this
guys are bigger and stronger.
to Dropbox.
Those guys.
Going to
The
turn
last time I fought a
6.
little guy, he was hitting me 3-1.
We want to go to
I hit harder.
Angular
but for every
velocity.
One hit I hit him, he hit me 3 times. Which adds
versus
up.
voltage.
If you'd also hit
And
right
we
up,
are going to call, I'm just going to let that be
right here,
1.81
when you look
as you
at
see
that,
there.
I can't punch down at you.
And I
So
kind of
I'm
want to
trying
do the same
back,
thing for
trying to
the
push
other
him back
data.
or get back, but he was so fast, he
because
just kept getting right up on me. So
I want to, but we've already processed it.
that's why I hate.
So let me go in here and let me just copy this data. In fact, I can just do this. I can just go from A on over to E, copy this, and let's go back to the 1.81 millivolts, which is, again, it's not necessarily correct, but let's go back to it. And it's going to open up right now. I need to rename it, but we have 1.1 millivolts. This is actually 0.61
When I started growing, told me, look,
millivolts.
son, you get big, get strong, you young.
And then we're going to have another sheet here, and we actually need to duplicate the sheet that we see here. Okay, so all of this is here. We're going to duplicate this sheet by just tapping down here, and I'm going to select duplicate. And this is, instead of number 2, this is going to be 1.81
Alright, I'm gonna go
millivolts.
shoot zombies or something. I don't know.
And I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to
Like a year.
A, B, C, D, E, and F.
I'll get
And
really
I
bored
want
again,
to
and I'll get
paste
agitated or bored,
the data
and
that
I'll
I
quit
had
playing,
before
and I'll
in.
go play it again, like, I
You'll
don't
see
know.
that these last two columns, these last two rows are unnecessary. So I'm going to say
Go
delete.
really far, and then it'll agitate.
And you'll see the calculation done for us immediately. So we have an average angular velocity of 50 radians per second. And yep, that looks good. All of that looks good. So that was 1.8. Let me go ahead and select this and pull this open. And then we have 0.61, and our angular velocity is there, so this is making sense. Okay, and that's pretty much it for this portion. What we're going to do next is we're going to interpolate between, we're going to design some stuff so we can do some interpolation, and then we're going to verify it with our 1.0 millivolt video.